We are at CPW Bring 'em Out 5. Five time show. And we are in Los Angeles, California. We have backstage incidents, so let's go look at them. Shannon Ballard and Heretic, these can only go well. And Melina Perez and Daisy Hayes. I'm going to say both of these are pretty bad. Shannon Ballard got into a fight. We're going to give him a stern warning. That's fine. And Melina Perez caused an incident when she antagonized Daisy Hayes so much that a fight almost broke out between the two. As her employee, you now have to choose how to deal with Melina Perez. Stern warning, negative impact. Daisy Hayes is unhappy. Tremendous booking overall by me. The perfect locker room leader that I am. But we pre-booked the show, so let's get a bit energetic here. We are having about 219 people in attendance for this one. The wrestling industry is rising, the economy is falling. What's new? Pre-booking, we're going to open with JTG versus The Miz. The Miz is very unhappy. What? Why? That's annoying. Well, to be fair, he's literally winning via DQ. Alright, no, alright, follow this. Do this. That, and we'll keep him strong. Because the idea is to keep him strong anyway, a bit. He's fine with that. We then do this segment. We then have 2 tag matches on the show as well. And that is our CPW Bring 'em Out 5. And let's just go straight into the action. JTG and The Miz do a 20. So in about that decent reaction from the crowd but terrible wrestling, JTG defeated The Miz when The Miz intentionally got disqualified. JTG had an in-ring performance of 20 and The Miz had an in-ring performance of 19. So the way this match is going is JTG's obviously fired up from the last event where The Miz cost him his world title match. So he's going straight at him and straight at him. The Miz finally starts to get the upper end. JTG is making his comeback. And as he's about to go for the box cutter, The Miz hits a low blow to get himself intentionally disqualified, ending the match in 10 minutes 11 seconds. Got the crowd off to a good start, the match got the crowd hotter, and The Miz is getting better at his gimmick. After this, The Miz is then... So JTG was on the floor, like writhing in pain, because he's just been low blowed. The Miz starts beating him down, takes a chair to his knees, and he is really just going to work, showing a bit of his vicious sides, proving he's not just a weasel. Despite weaseling his way out of the match, he still has a very vicious and mean streak to him. The Miz was terrible with no script. I should have scripted him. Oh well. Got a 20, it's fine. A tag match. In a poor match, Sarah Del Rey and Melina Perez defeated Candice LeRae and Daisy Hayes. In 1506, when SDR pinned Candice LeRae with a Royal Butterfly, Sarah Del Rey carried the match, and Jesus Christ did she ever. 23 for Daisy Hayes, 17 for Candice LeRae, 18 for Melina Perez, and a 43 for Sarah Del Rey. The Hayes versus SDR storyline has advanced for this segment. So Sarah Del Rey gets a bit of one-up on Daisy Hayes, but she didn't get to pin Daisy Hayes herself, so she's still like itching to get that. She's itching to get the record straight with Daisy Hayes, after Daisy Hayes is currently 1-0 against SDR. And the main event gets a 37, a decent match. The Ballard brothers defeated Los Luchas in 17-25 when Shane Ballard pinned Phoenix Star with a penalty box. Zack Ray was the weak link, struggling to keep up with everyone else's in-ring performance. The Ballards have excellent chemistry, and Zack Ray and Phoenix Star have great chemistry. 45, 38, 40, 28. 2 excellent tag teams really showing out for the main event now. And it helps get the Ballards back on track a bit after some recent losses to Kenny King. So that got a 34. It was a pretty good show. Bring 'em Out 5 did well. We're going to compliment the Ballards for carrying the show. And we're going to compliment Daisy Hayes because she was unhappy with our speech before. So that's trying to get her back on our right side. Manami Toyoto, one of the absolute legends of the Japanese women's scene, or just the women's scene in general. Our size is still 19. Was it 19 before it, or was it 17? It was 17, wasn't it? So we've gone up again. 19. We need to go up in the mid-south and northwest, but we're doing pretty damn well. Daisy Hayes is unhappy, Shane Ballard's unhappy. We'll get them back on our side soon enough, and we'll see you at the next show. We are at CPW The Jury Is In Los Angeles, California. We have pre-booked our show in advance this time. And we are with everyone's little favourite minigame, the Backstage Incidents. And actually, this looks like a good one. Sarah Del Rey is continuing to be the best Wrestlers Court judge around. Heretic was brought before the Wrestlers Court, accused of not joining in the rest of the locker room for a night out. To be fair, he is 18, and we are in America. The judge, SDR, found him guilty and sentenced him to buy drinks for everyone else after the show. News just in, Sarah Del Rey is promoting underage drinking in America. Small positive impact. So let's get into the show. We're expecting 200 fans. We're still not charging people, by the way. Also, as a side note, MLW has been taken over by WWE. I just saw that then. I'll probably show it after the show. We're going to start with Mike Knox and Phoenix Star in our storytelling match. We're then going to have Daisy Hayes versus Candice LeRae. We are going to have a segment with SDR attacks Hayes from behind. Post-match. Oh, Jesus. Spelling. Hard. And our main event is JTG and Kenny King for the CPW World title. We have no announcers, but yet again, we're not on any broadcast deals, so it doesn't matter. And we'll start the show. Our opening match, oh my god, this did a lot better than I expected. And about that, decent wrestling, but didn't have much heat. Mike Knox defeated Phoenix Star in 15:05 with a knocks out. So, the Los Luchas defeated the Outlaws about 3 weeks ago now. 3 events ago. So, this is Mike Knox trying to get a bit of redemption. He beats Phoenix Star. So this kind of continues the feud between those four. Just ties it over. A 37 for Phoenix Star and a 28 for Mike Knox. Really good for saying that both of them have less than 10 popularity. Really, really good. Gets the show off to a strong start and the crowd hotter. I really didn't expect that to get a 37. That blew out my expectations. Daisy Hayes and Candice LeRae got 25. About that didn't have much heat and terrible wrestling. Daisy Hayes defeated Candice LeRae in 9:51 with a daisy cutter. Daisy Hayes got 27 and Candice LeRae got 18. Post-match, SDR jumps the barricade and attacks Daisy Hayes from behind. So this is continuing Sarah Del Rey's feud with Daisy Hayes after she got pinned the other week. And our main event does really well, actually. Much better than I thought it would. And about that, decent reaction from the crowd, and but subpar wrestling. Kenny King defeated JTG in 14:45 with a royal flush following interference from The Miz. Kenny King meets defense number 6 of his CPW World title. JTG had a 19, Kenny King had a 35. That's much more what we want to see from him. The Miz versus JTG versus Evans advanced. JTG was off his game. So what we so the match is winding down. JTG's looking like he's got this. He's about to go for the box cutter. Then Kenny King kind of distracts the referee a bit. Or the referee's like checking on a Kenny King. The Miz out of nowhere hits him with his like a camera, or like throws chalk in his eyes. I'm trying to think what's the Miz like got to what's he got to attack JTG with. I think a camera. He's like a reality TV star. He's got one of those handheld like cameras. Just absolutely smashes JTG over the back of the head with it. JTG kind of falls forward straight into the royal flush, and Kenny King defends again. JTG was screwed. So we're gonna Sarah Del Rey, Phoenix Star definitely for getting a 37. and Daisy Hayes. I think that was a much better show than I anticipated, to be honest. I thought that was going to be one of our weaker shows. I didn't think the opening match and the main event would do as well. Should be Bad Blood. Have a quick look at the main event. 100 match for Mick Foley and Triple H there. Lita and Trish and Miss Jackie and Jazz on 80. That's a bit strange, to be honest. The Dudleys and Ken Shamrock and Christian. The Dudleys defeated Ken Shamrock and Christian even. The rest of the show wasn't too great, but the main event definitely 100, outstanding. Mick Foley won. He won the championship, actually. I didn't even notice that. Mick Foley's the World Heavyweight Champion. His 81 pop everywhere. Just really, really good. Really good. So, we're going to check our size dead quickly. We're up to 19 now in the Southwest, Mid-South and Northwest, 7 and 5. And the last thing we're going to show quickly is the news of MLW has been disbanded after being taken over by WWE. WWE didn't, I don't think they hired anyone. I couldn't find anything to do with it. They've literally just bought them out and disbanded them. So their reign of terror continues. But yeah, that was this episode of CPW. Well, it might not be the end of the episode. You'll find you can see on the video if it ends in about 3, 2, 1, or it stays on. Goodbye.